I heard that you want to have a massive glow up. Well, then you've come to the right place because I'm going to be teaching you all the tips and tricks that you'll need to know to skip all that boring stuff and get straight to the glow up. I'm going to be giving you guys all the knowledge I kept hidden for all these years on how I went from this to this. If you guys are ready for this video, please keep on watching. Definitely leave a like and subscribe, and leave any comments if you have any questions, and I'll definitely answer them down below. Now, number one, what I first did when I wanted to achieve a glow up, and I did this unintentionally, was I did lose some weight. I had gained a bit of weight when I went back on vacation back to China. So when I came back, I had an extra 20 pounds in grade 8, and I wanted to lose that before my freshman year of high school. And the way I did it was really unhealthy. I tried to speed run that, and that did not work because I just would gain it right back. So I definitely do not recommend that. If you want to lose weight, definitely do it in a really slow, moderate paced way where you eat healthy foods and not starve yourself. So instead of trying to count your calories, because you're just going to fall down the rabbit hole of counting your calories and developing some bad eating habits, I recommend just changing the things that you eat. So instead of eating this junk food, you're gonna start eating this.
Now, obviously, nobody wants to eat like salad for every 3 meals.
So you just got to slowly start changing your habits. Like, instead of trying to drastically change it, you have to do it in moderate pace. Just switch out, maybe instead of eating 3 chicken wings, just eat 2. Maybe instead of drinking that boba, you switch it out and just drink some water instead. Just start changing some of your habits, and then you'll have an easier time adjusting, because when you're quote-unquote finished with your diet and you reached your target goal, you'll change your diet and the way your habits and change your lifestyle, and you'll no longer go back to the way that you were before. Of course, a lot of you guys are eating just what your parents are feeding you, because a lot of you guys are minors, and if that's the case, just communicate with your parents on what you want to do, and don't start unless you're at a healthy age to start. A lot of other factors that play into glowing up, but that was just one of the first things that I wanted to do, and I did it for myself. Now, the second thing that I started to do in grade 8 when I was 14, that's when I started doing all this glow up stuff. That's when I started researching and stuff. The second thing that I will work on is hair. Hair is so important, and it's one of the easiest ways to have a glow up. If money to spend on skincare products or makeup products, hair is something really easy you can do. It's on your head, just grow it out, do some hairstyles. One thing that I did was that I have a round face. As you can see, I have a pretty round face, so I got curtain bangs, and these are actually like lifesavers. I'll never go anywhere without these bangs. Curtain bangs help my face shape because they hide the highest point of my cheekbone, and they go down and they give me a slimmer jaw. So I have like straw dead hair. Like, actually, when you like hold my hair, it would crunch up because I used to swim a lot and I hated wearing a swim cap, so the chlorine really did some damage to my hair. Those on some of my favorite hair care products, I'll just list them down below. Now, this can be a bit pricey, but I do recommend this, especially if you have low porosity hair or if you have Asian straight thin hair like me. I recommend the Viscera and Honey collection. Depending on which hair issues you're currently dealing with, they have a set for them. They come in sets. I recommend buying the sets because they're usually cheaper, and when you use them on your hair, my guys, it actually feels really nice. I'm not gonna lie, it like does a drastic difference to your hair. My favorite is the Viscera and Honey pink one, the Sakura set, and I usually get refills of that because it's so good. In points, for added treatment, I would recommend this one. This is the Unlove for Damaged Hair by Dr. For Hair. This brand is really good. It's a Korean brand, and I just recently started using it, but I've noticed a big difference when I started using this. Another thing is that you want to look at your the face shape that you have. For example, I have a rounder face, so I got curtain bangs, but also rounder faces suit longer hair. So I've been growing my hair out. It helps change your face vertically, so it evens out your features a little bit more. There's a chart for different hair styles that suit different face shapes. A lot of resources online. If you do some quick research on what your face shape is, it'll greatly help you in identifying all the different types of clothes and makeup that you'll like. So one of the first steps I want you guys to do is identify what face shape you guys have, because that will help you with your hair and your clothes and your makeup. Obviously makeup enhances your features a lot, and you have to identify what makeup suits you. I can do an in-depth makeup tutorial if you guys like, but I'm just going to be rapid fire and giving you some quick tips. First of all, figure out what makeup tone you are. Are you a cool tone or are you a warm tone? There's been a lot of debate online, but identifying if you are a cool tone or if you're a warm tone really helps in narrowing down the type of makeup you buy so you don't waste any of your money. Case in point. Look at all these palettes I have. I'm a muted cool tone, so I suit these type of colors the most, but you can identify which type of colors you are by doing like some quick online tests, and then they'll give you these 4 results. There are 4 results you can be, 4 types that you can be, each representing a season, and figuring out what you are really helps. I found out that I'm more of a cool toned on the muted side, so I suit colors like this. The Zeke palette is one of my favorites because these blushes suit my skin tone a lot more than this one. Tone colors on this one suit me a lot better, and that helps brings the cohesiveness of my makeup together. If you use colors that don't really suit you that much on your face, it'll clash together. Really figure out what season you are for makeup, and that will help you so much in narrowing down what products you should buy and also what suits you. There's also different things that you consider, such as if you have a high profile face or if you have a low profile face, which just means that if you have a lot of strong features, strong makeup suits you, and if you have really soft features, then soft makeup suits you. For example, I have lots of like soft features, so I use makeup that suits my features. For that, I use soft makeup. So my makeup emphasis are the cheeks and the lips. Those are the areas that I emphasize on because those are the areas that I want to stand out more. And I use the same colors for both to make it look more cohesive. And since the color palette for both my lips and my cheeks are from a cool muted palette, they look more cohesive, and makeup just brings it all together. So that's my advice for makeup and how to get into makeup. Obviously there are a ton of in-depth tutorials online and how you do it. What I started off with was just mascara. Mascara is really easy to apply, and then next is just a lip tint, or you can start out with a tinted lip balm. That's what I started off with, and that's also really good. Anything to help you slowly get into the makeup. Key areas that I want you guys to focus on are your eye shape and eyebrows. If you guys have heard of eyebrow brownness, it's true. You have to focus on what eyebrow shape suits your face and what your eye shape is, and what eye makeup suits you, because those two I say are the hardest point when it comes to makeup. But if you're just a beginner, focus on your cheeks, your lips, and just a little bit of mascara, and that's all you need in the beginning, and maybe some concealer, because if your base is good, then the rest of your makeup will be good too. So that's all for this section of the makeup section. If you guys want some more in-depth tutorials, I can definitely give that to you, but these are just some beginner tips for you to start off to have a glow up with. Now let's go into the skincare section. If you already have like good decent skin, I would say just leave it alone. A little bit of moisturizer and cleanser is really all you need.
If you have like prominent acne flare-ups and stuff,
Suggest that you use chemicals such as BHA or AHA to help tackle that, and exfoliation, but definitely use them in moderation and start off slow. Otherwise, you're definitely going to break your skin barrier. It's just going to cause more acne and more buildup, and it's going to be much harder for you to heal your skin. I had a lot of like acne before in my freshman year on my forehead, and now that it's all cleared up, it definitely looks and feels a lot better. And I used to have a lot of blackheads on my nose, and I would use those strips to start ripping off my blackheads, but what that would do is that would just ruin my skin barrier, so I definitely do not recommend that. Everything in skincare has to be slow. There are no quick fixes. You just have to start off slow. 3 things that I want you guys to focus on. All you need is a good cleanser, a good toner, and a good moisturizer. That's all you really need if you're starting off with the basics. You can really get anything, but I recommend getting an oil cleanser because that really helps get off all the makeup and all the grease from the day. But you have to double cleanse. Even if you're not using an oil cleanser, I would definitely recommend that you double cleanse, because that really makes sure that every bacteria that you've accumulated on your face throughout the day goes away. And then for toners, honestly, there are so many toners on the market. You just have to research what is good for your face. Recommendations from me, I'll put them up on the screen. These are the toners that I would recommend and that I've used before and that I've personally liked. So for moisturizer, you just need a light moisturizer. It doesn't have to be from a fancy brand or anything. Just use them daily and a dollop on each side, and that's really all you need. You just need to invest in one good moisturizer and it'll last you a long time. Me personally, I like moisturizers with a gel texture. So the Dr. G Red Blemish Clear Soothing Cream is one that I've been using lately, and I really like this one because of the texture.
it goes into your skin really nice.
Simplify your routine, and it'll do you a lot more good. I used to use like 5 serums on my face. I used to have this crazy like 10-step skincare routine, and honestly it just broke my skin out more. Now let's move on to the outfit section. I can't really comment on which styles you should try to adopt, but if you're thinking of trying to get into a new style and you don't know which ones, or you don't know what clothes you like,
Guys, just download Pinterest.
I love Pinterest so much for a good reason, because there's so many great tips on there like outfit inspo. Just go on Pinterest and you'll probably find something. Definitely some things I would recommend you to buy first. Definitely get some mom jeans, some straight legged light wash jeans. Low rise, high rise, mid rise, that's up to you, but definitely one pair of good jeans will help you make so many different outfits. Definitely put your money in the basics first and get some high quality basics, because you're probably going to be wearing those clothes for a really long time. Start off by making like a Pinterest board or something, because that will help you curate your style and curate what you want to project onto the world. Just some of the basic tips I'm giving you guys for beginners. That's the end of this video. Please leave a like, a comment, and definitely subscribe, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye.